I made it to the top. Some monkeys. Trouble in paradise, everyone. Trouble in paradise. These little guys are fucking massive. This is like Pokemon. If the Pokemon hunters say fuck a lot, which I'd watch.
Cheers, mate.
I'm Joseph Parsons, and I asked myself if I can do a thing, then try and do the thing. For this video, that thing is finding the best food in Sao Paulo. I was back on the road, and this time I jumped into an Uber from Ilhabela to Sao Paulo, and at this point, I decided to show off my 3 months of Portuguese lessons.
Quais são os melhores lugares em São Paulo?
Teatro municipal.
Teatro municipal. Teatro municipal.
Parque do Ibirapuera.
Parque do Ibirapuera.
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 Qual o seu futebol time favorito?
Gosto de
Oh, okay.
vôlei
Vôlei. Praia vôlei.
e
Praia.
vôlei women.
Oh, okay.
Basket women.
Okay. I'm now in Sao Paulo, and I've had a little walk around, probably for about 2 hours, and it's really nice in this little area. I'm in Pinheiros, which is I think, pretty sort of affluent part. It's very foodie. I'm going to go out for some Japanese food in about 20 minutes or so. I've just been defeated by sushi. Oh my god, it was so much sushi. It was unbelievable quality. I'm not a big sushi eater, like I don't eat much sushi. So I sort of let the waiter just sort of, riff it. He was like, do you want this thing? In broken English. And I just went, yeah, just bring it over. And he went through a list of things and I just answered, not really knowing what was coming up. And then the first bit came, 6 plates, manageable. It was all manageable. I was like, this is delicious. This sushi is going so well. I'm loving it. And then came the second round. And I don't think I've been daunted by food since we thought Greek food was like tapas. It's Saturday tomorrow. And that is the day that people eat feijoada, I'm told. So I feel like it's the perfect day to find the perfect feijoada. I don't know where that is yet, but we'll find out. There are a few logistical things with filming in Sao Paulo. Everyone I've spoken to so far has gone, it's really dangerous, they will nick your things. It's dangerous, but not in a Rio kind of danger. Like, they're not going to take you at gunpoint here, but they will steal your things. So I'm a little bit more nervous about taking the big boy camera out, because I'm sort of so vigilant of who's around me at the moment, because I'm not used to the city at all. I'm hoping by the end of this sort of bit of Sao Paulo, I can get the big boy out. But until then, I've got to keep my wits about me, because I've done so well to not get myself into any trouble so far. I would like to, end the trip with all of the belongings I had at the start. It was my first time walking around the city, and it was a complete gear change from Ilhabela to Rio. Following last night's sushi, the objective for today was clear: to find the best feijoada place in Brazil. And if I thought the sushi portions were generous for one person, well, feijoada was a new level of daunting. Feijoada is a family stew made traditionally from every single element of a pig, and I mean every single element. Served traditionally with rice and a host of toppings, with bananas and for some reason oranges.
was not only delivering on wonderful food, it was delivering on entertainment, where every Sunday this street in the centre of town turns into a festival. The mix of which was, well, eclectic.
Good lighting here. I think I look tired with all the lighting. So I'm off to the Michelin-star restaurant. I'm a little bit more apprehensive about this one. I mean, I've so far been quite enjoying eating alone, but at a Michelin-star restaurant, does that just make you look like a millionaire spinster or a reviewer? I'm hoping it makes me seem like the latter, so that they just give me more stuff. But I'm slightly more apprehensive. I don't know what it is about eating alone in a Michelin-star restaurant that's different to like the feijoada place, but I just think it's a bit, it's quite extra, isn't it? Oh, I'm just going to go out for dinner by myself in a nice swanky restaurant. Fit check for the old Michelin-star restaurant. Please ignore the mess in the background, but I think that's all right, isn't it?
I began my meal with caviar beluga and green coconut candy, followed by oyster, cashew, apple and watercress. Then for tapioca, snow peas, herbs and tucupi. A quick Google has revealed that is a yellow sauce extracted from a wild manioc root in Brazil's Amazon jungle. Next up was yam, urchin and spirulina, followed by my favourite dish, which had bakuri, a fruit, lemongrass, a herb or root thing, and alligator, a big fish lizard. Veal, coffee and milk followed that, a combination I could definitely get on board with. Then baroa potato with balsamic, black tucupi and vanilla. Then alua, a fermented pineapple drink. Then jabuticaba, another fruit, honey of Brazilian bees, and pollen. This is not a course for those with hay fever. Followed by bay leaf cupuaçu, a rainforest tree fruit, and chocolate. Then finally for sweets. Guava, algae and ruby chocolate, corn and pecky brigadeiro, banana tonka and Brazilian honey cake, and Amazonian candy with green ant, of course.
I can't really describe how wonderful my experience in Dom was. It was exceptional. It was so exciting. I ate an ant. They're really limey, quite citrusy. An odd texture in the mouth, but a wonderful experience. But I think my highlight of the whole thing was alligator. That was a meat I'd never tried. Many of you would have done. I loved it. Yesterday I felt like I was ready to go home. That was the first day I was like, do you know what? I could go home now. I thought, genuinely, by about 6 days in, I'd be ready to go home. Because I hadn't really done a long stint. And this is long for me, 14 days. Many people would have travelled for 6 or 8 months and gone, that's not travelling. Fair enough, that's you. But for me, I've got a very busy life at home, and I've got a cat. And those two things mean I stay home quite a lot. What I've learned about myself is, I worry a lot. I'm a worrier. I'm quite an anxious person. I like to worry about everything going smoothly and being ordered and organised. And that hasn't really been an issue here. I've had plans, and they've all gone quite smoothly. But I've not been as anxious as I thought I would be.
The only times I felt really anxious is where I've been sort of put on the spot language-wise, where I've not been able to properly access the language that I need to just communicate properly to people. And now I'm going to go home and see my cat Chris, which I can't wait for. Anyway, enough of all this.
In just 2 weeks, I've transformed from a reluctant traveller to a man who loves adventure. Okay, I'm absolutely obsessed with this place. My original plan was to find the best food, the best views, and not get murdered or die. And I didn't get murdered or die. My favourite view was Sugarloaf Mountain in Rio. As for my favourite food, well, I've created more of a menu. My starter would be the alligator from Dom in Sao Paulo. My main would be the feijoada from Bolinha in Sao Paulo. And my dessert would be bolo de senhora from Quiduci in Rio. I've seen waterfalls, beaches, and city streets. I've planned less and explored more. I've wandered into danger.
Really not sure I'm hearing gunfire.
And rediscovered a love of nature.
Oh my god, a hummingbird.
And of course, I've eaten a ridiculous amount of food along the way. I was, and still am, a man who is happier in his own postcode. But even I realise that adventure isn't something just for other people. It's been the missing piece from my jigsaw. But for now, it's time to say goodbye to my newest friend, Brazil. Cheers, mate.